Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project planning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. Today I want to go over with you some of my favorite items in my collection. There's just a very brief amount of categories here, so I just want to make sure that I make you aware of that. It's not something from every category, it's just a couple of categories, but these are really great and I really enjoy them, and I wanted to make sure that I shared that with you. I haven't done any kind of favorites or anything in a while, so I thought, why not talk about some of the things that are really great that I love to use? And I know some of these, and most of these actually, you can still get. So that's kind of why I wanted to touch on them today. So we'll talk about foundations first. I have quite a few here. Some are tinted moisturizers and some are foundations. The first is MAC Studio Radiance Face and Body. And this is one of my very favorite. I don't have it on today. I actually have the e.l.f. Halo Glow on. But I paired this and the e.l.f. Halo Glow together, which is really nice, but I just love this by itself. It's so wonderful. It's very lightweight, very liquidy, just a fabulous product. So definitely recommend. I'm just going to adjust my camera here a little bit. So yeah, definitely recommend that. I have mine in the shade C2, and I feel like that's a really nice shade for me for winter time, and I definitely go a lot darker in the summertime, but C2 is perfect for my winter skin shade. Next is Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. And this is also like a tinted moisturizer. And this is in the shade 30 Light. This is also great for my winter skin shade, and I also bought this in my summer skin shade because I love it that much, and I like having just tinted moisturizers to wear in the summertime because I feel like wearing a heavy thick foundation is just too much in the summertime. So during winter this is perfect because it hydrates my skin while it's very dry, but it's also really nice and easy to wear, especially if you don't have a lot of like texture or like redness or a lot of coloring under the skin. You'd have to use a corrector before you use this if you use it, because it's very, very gentle and light. It's not a very full coverage product. So just so you know, if you're wanting to try something like this, you definitely need something to cover redness and things, because this will not do everything you need it to do. But it's a wonderful product if you don't need any like extra care for that stuff. And also I wanted to mention the Auric Glow Lust. This is something that's relatively new to me. I bought this in the summertime. My bestie Andrea, she just finished hers actually, and she had, I can't remember the name that she had. Mine is in Selenite, and she had a shade or two darker. And I think I tried hers when I was in Las Vegas in 2023, and I really enjoyed it. And or did I actually try it there? Now I'm confused. I think she was wearing it and I wanted it because it looked good on her. But you should see her skin. It looks fabulous and everything. Like, anyway, she just looks so great. And this looks so good on her, and so I had to buy this, and I really, really, really like it a lot. I should be like swatching these things for you, but it really won't make a difference unless you physically see me put it on my face. But this is just a nice, really glowy sort of foundation or mixer. I use this as both. It's a radiant luminizer, but I use this as full foundation, but I also use it to mix with other foundations. So for example, you can mix these two together to make this a lot glowier. But if you just wanted a full-on super glowy face, like this is the way to go because it's so good. But I would definitely like to get a shade for the summertime because I feel like it would just look beautiful, like a glowy bronze goddess. Oh my gosh. One of the more drugstore items that I love for foundation is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. Now, I don't know if the packaging has changed. This one is probably a year or two old, and I love this. I've bought this so many times. I probably want to say like 4 or 5 times I've been through one of these things. And as you can see, I've used quite a substantial amount of this. And in fact, I think I may pull this out to put this in a project for 2025 because I do feel like this is something that I could use through yet again, and I would hate to see it go bad. But of course, that goes with any of my foundations. But this is just such a wonderful full coverage product, especially if you have oily skin. It is a matte foundation, and it's just wonderful. So I really, really love this a lot. I wouldn't have bought it a million times if, you know, it didn't work for me, but it's very nice. Another more like tinted product. This is a 7-in-1. It's an Olay Total Effects SPF 7-in-1 CC Tone Correcting Cream. So this is definitely something nice if you do need to correct a little bit as well as have that coverage. But you get everything you need out of this. And it's honestly one of the nicest products that I put on my face for foundation, for a base. It's really wonderful. And I'm not going to lie, I kind of love the swirl. I think that's beautiful. But all of that mixes when, of course, when you put it on your face. And it just looks so nice and just clean. It just cleans up all that, you know, if I have an acne blemish or a dark spot, it doesn't fully cover it, but it definitely gives it more coverage than, say, something like this would. So I really like this. If you're looking for something drugstore related, I highly recommend this. But these are getting a little pricey, let's be honest. Drugstore is getting up there in cost, so I would wait for a sale if you could. But those are like 5 of my really true favorites. I love these. Concealers, I only have 3 here, and I would add 1 more in here, but I'm going to just say these 3 for now, and I'll explain why in a second. But one of them is the Kosas concealer, and this is the Revealer? Yeah, Revealer concealer, and this is in shade 3.2, and I really love the way that this feels on my skin. It's very nice and gentle for under my eyes. It is a clean product. I'm quoting a lot. It's a clean product, but if you're looking for something that's a little, like it's full coverage, it covers everything, but it's like soft and gentle, but still it doesn't look cakey. Love it. It's so wonderful. And then also Tower 28, same thing. This is like more serum-y, and it's just a beautiful, gentle under eye corrector. And not even corrector, it's just under eye coverage, and it is a serum concealer. But this is literally, I think, probably very close to first for my loves of concealer. The next one you see is number 1, but this is like extremely close for first place. But I really love the Tower 28 one. Both the Kosas and the Tower 28 will go bad a little quicker, I think. Just doesn't have as much like crap in it, to be honest. And then also my favorite is the Dior, and honestly this is not as expensive as you think it may be. And of course you can see I've used a lot of it. I love this, and I currently have the shade 2N, I believe. Yeah, 2N. I want to get 3N. I also have 4N, and 4N is just a hint too dark when I'm at my darkest in summer. So I need to get 3N, and I would like to mix 3N and 4N together to kind of use through them. But I can also add 2N to 4N and make 3N. So I have options. I don't really need to buy, but I think I will actually purchase the 3N maybe at the April-ish Sephora sale. Or I have a $10 coupon. I could definitely buy it and use that against it. But right now I'm not in the market for buying any kind of really anything, honestly. So yeah, that's a couple of my favorite concealers. Highly recommend, especially if you have sensitive skin. None of these give me any kind of irritation or anything like that. They're wonderful. They feel really good and soft on the skin. Now I want to talk about a couple of my favorite blushes, and then I think that'll be it for today. I just wanted to share a little bit of stuff that I thought was like really exciting, and I have 6 blushes here. I really should have just put one away, but that's okay. So I want to talk first about MAC. My MAC blushes are some of my favorite blushes in my entire collection, and I've had these for a while. They are both sheer tone blushes. These are quite literally the most amazing blushes ever, and I honestly I don't know why they're not more popular and mainstream than they are, because they're literally fabulous. This is Ginger Lee, which is really gorgeous. I love this on my skin, especially in the summertime. It's not super, super dark. I'll try and do some swatches of the blushes, but that's what this one looks like. But it does, of course, like build up. So if you want a little bit more obviousness on your face, then you can definitely build it up. It's a lot more like neutral and I want to say like burnt than what I have on my face. Like it's more like giving burnt apricot. This is more giving like bright like melon, like cantaloupe kind of. So definitely something that you would like if you're interested in a more like subtle blush, a more neutral blush. Ginger Lee is awesome. But this is my very favorite blush of all time. It's called Breath of Plum. So Breath of Plum, and it's a gorgeous like mauve plummy shade. Oh, This is absolutely beautiful. I'm so shocked that I haven't even made a dent in this because I literally wore this so much. My hands are super dry. Let me just put a little bit of lotion and give it a little bit of like something for the blush to connect to. I just want it to look a little more obvious on the back of my hand, and my skin is just so dry right now. Okay. It's going to look a little patchy now probably, but that is Breath of Plum. Hopefully you can see that. My goodness. There, that's better. Gorgeous. Absolutely love that. Oh my gosh. I love it so much. It's such a beautiful, beautiful shade. And I used to wear it like all the time. Next is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Bronzers. These are fabulous. I have just a couple of them, but when I started using them when they were brand new, I was like, oh my god, why didn't I try these sooner? I just have never really into Bare Minerals, honestly. It's just not a brand that's like speaks to my soul. Look at how dark that looks. Oh my gosh. But on the cheek in the summer especially, oh my god, that looks so good. It looks like a literal bronzer on the skin, but as a blush, it's fabulous, especially if you have a tan. Oh, I love these. They're super opaque. They're really creamy to the touch. Very nice. I also have a love for these Too Faced Cloud Crush blushes. These are a gorgeous, gorgeous style of and formula of blush. And the packaging is super, super cute. The coloring on the outside is what the blush is on the inside. And I love the little like gold heart clasp. Oh my gosh, so cute. You can tell I've like basically eaten this one. It's just the packaging is dirty. You can see that I'm like starting to like hit pan. All the embossing is gone. Like I have a dip. So yeah, it's a very bright blue based pink, but it is quite literally so gorgeous on the skin. So it's right there. I have quite an array of love for my blushes, but all of these are my favorites. They're so great. And then I also have one from Give, which is called Feelin' Cheeky. I really enjoy these. Honey, can you sit down, please? You gotta sit down. Yeah, birchwood.ca. That's not affiliated in any way. My son just likes saying that, or likes me saying it. But this is called Feelin' Cheeky Amplified Blush Duo in Ex-Girlfriend. I also have, I think, one other shade that I haven't really tried. These are the two shades in here. So I will swatch them both for you. One is more of a matte, and then the other one is more of like a shimmer, which is absolutely stunning. I'm trying to do this before my kid comes over here and makes an appearance. You guys sit down nice, please. Thank you. And last but not least, now I can't vouch for the current formulation, but I would like to shout out this formulation. And these are the Haus Labs by Lady Gaga Color Fuse Blush in the shade Dragon Fruit Days. Now I think some of the names were changed, so I'm not sure if this is still a current color. And I had to mention it, even though I'm not even, you can't get this kind anymore. The new ones, I have one. I have two of them actually. But the new ones have this packaging. And then the inside has one side is like the color of the actual blush, but it still has like that silver packaging on the back, which is cute. And I like the size, but I don't like that you pay basically the same price for the same, like, you pay the same price for a smaller amount of blush is what I want to say. But this one is my favorite, and this is the only formula that I've tried, so I can't really vouch for the other formula yet. But how gorgeous is this? Like, it's absolutely gorgeous. And of course the color is very me. You can tell I'm obsessed with baby blue pinks, or like neutral pinks. So this is the shade over here. So yeah, bright pink, bright pink, bright pink, bright pink, and like, you know, a couple of different other ones. But these are my favorites, and they look absolutely fabulous on the skin. They feel good, they apply good, they perform well. Just love. Long lasting, just gorgeous, gorgeous blushes. So that is all of the items I really wanted to talk about today. I'm sure there was more that I could bring up, maybe like bronzers, primers, stuff like that. But I think that these were just the items that I really wanted to shout out because I know Christmas is coming, and if you're looking for flawless skin or a little punch of blush, a little cute color, maybe like less under eye bags because, you know, let's face it, the holidays are rough. Work is busy. Like everyone's busy running off their feet. They're cooking, you're going to entertaining parties, and oh my gosh, like the holidays can be rough. So a little bit of foundation, a little bit of mascara, a little bit of concealer, a little bit of lipstick, and some blush, and away you go, and you look like $1,000,000. And I wanted to make sure that I shared these gorgeous, gorgeous products with you guys because they are some of my very favorites in my collection, and I know that you guys can benefit from them too. If you have them, I would love to hear in the comments which one is your favorite, if you like any of them. If you've not tried and you're interested in learning more, I would love to know which one you're interested in. But otherwise, I appreciate every single one of you watching. I hope you have a fabulous day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment of any kind of Christmas emoji would be great. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!